Hello guys, so in this video we will be looking at the Leetcode question number 8, string to integer. So this is a very dangerous looking problem statement. You can stop the video, pause the video here and go through this problem statement. So I'll just give you the overview of the question. It basically is saying that a number is like represented in the string like this. It can be it can be prepended with anything, any characters like negative sign, positive sign, or spaces, or any other words like this. And you just need to get the first integral part, like whatever makes the integer, we just have to get that part. So if suppose if it had like minus sign, then we get it, then we return minus 42. Suppose if there was a space between minus and 42, that is invalid integer, right? So we just return 0 at that point as well. And if we encounter an alphabet or any other non-space characters apart from plus and minus sign, we will return 0 as well. So this is like the overview of the question. You can read the question later. Alright, I have already defined some variables here, like as the question suggests, if it is greater than int max or int min, you have to return those values. If it is less than int min, you return that int min. If it is greater than int max, you return int max. But in Python, since we don't have like the integer as data type, I'll just take these values because the int class in Python doesn't have any boundary. So let's start working with this. First of all, since our string might contain, you would notice that there is str written in the Leetcode question, but I'll just for simplicity I have taken it string equal to string dot strip. So what this strip will do is it will strip any white spaces from the string, left side as well as the right side, so we don't have to worry about the white spaces anymore. Alright, now I'll check if not string return 0. Okay, so you might be thinking, why did I write this statement here? I could have written it at the beginning of the case only, right? Suppose if our string contains only white spaces, then this statement would have been, we would have to repeat this statement here as well and there as well. So it's better to write it here only as the strip. Even if you perform a strip on empty string, it won't affect anything. So this will not throw any error. Now since we eradicated all the white spaces, now we have to look at the first character in the string. It can be any of these. It can be positive sign, it can be negative sign, it can be a word, or it can be a number. But if it is a word like character, alphabetical character, we just return 0. If it is a negative sign, then we know that we have to return a negative number. If it is a positive, we don't have to do anything. We already can send this number as positive. So this number I have taken as a string, and I will be appending to it then as soon as I find a number in that given string. Alright, so first I'll check if string of 0, that is the first character, is equal to negative, then number plus equal to negative character. And now I will be starting the string from its first index, because if I didn't, this will continue in the string, and our loop, we will have to adjust our loop. Instead of adjusting our loop, I'm setting the string here only. String equal to string. This will create another string starting from the first index. Now we will have to do similar thing for positive sign. If string 0 equal to positive. We will start from the first index. Now the last remaining thing is if elif string 0 dot is numeric. So it should be not numeric, because if it is a not numeric, is numeric will tell us if it is a digit or not. So if it is a not numeric, then we just return 0 as discussed earlier. Now cool. Now we will be iterating over our string for char in string if char dot is numeric. That means we have found a numeric digit and we can append that to number. Sorry, we can add it to a number string. We can do like this char. But if it is not a numeric, that means we have run into alphabet or white space or something that we don't require, because after encountering the first character, that is either this or this, if we encounter anything else than number, that means we don't have a valid number. So we will do break. After this we will just break out of the loop. Now here we will check if number is empty or not. That is like if nothing went in our number string or not. If not number, or number equal to just the negative sign. Suppose we just got a string with negative sign and nothing else in it. So if we try to convert this negative sign into int, we will get an error, right? So we will consider this case here as well, and we will return 0. Now we have to consider the case of int min and int max. For that, since now we are confirmed that the number is convertible to a decimal number, like decimal integer. So what we'll do, if int of number, you don't have to int the number all the time. You can just use a number equal to int number somewhere here. I'm just doing this for simplicity and so that my code looks in the screen perfectly, fits in the screen perfectly. So int number is greater than max int if int is greater than max int. So we will return max int. Elif int number is less than min int, we will return the min int. Else, we don't need to rewrite the else part here because we are just returning now. So else we will return int of number. Let's try and run this now. Run code 42. Now submit. It's accepted. Alright guys, so this is the solution for question string to integer a to I, and this is the code. Thank you guys.